Did you know that almost every company, regardless of the role, is always on the lookout for candidates who can improve efficiency? It's a key factor that can set you apart in the hiring process. In today's video, I'll walk you through an example answer for how I would handle this type of question if I were interviewing for an account strategist role at Google. And whether you're managing advertising campaigns like an account strategist or working in any other role, providing clear examples of how you've improved efficiency is absolutely critical. When you do this effectively, it helps your interviewer envision you solving similar challenges for their organization. Let's dive in. As always, let's imagine our fake interviewer is Sue, and she asks us this following question: Jeff, tell me about a time you made things more efficient. Sue, this is an example from my role as an account manager at Digitech, a mid sized digital advertising agency. I was responsible for managing a portfolio of SMB clients across various industries, helping them optimize their Google Ads campaigns to drive revenue growth. And the challenge my team and I faced was spending an excessive amount of time on manually adjusting ad bids and targeting, which led to inefficiencies in us meeting our overall client goals. Additionally, we facing just some missing opportunities for scaling campaigns due to the lack of automation and data driven decision making. So, my goal was really to reduce the manual workload involved in managing the campaigns while also maintaining and ideally improving performance metrics such as conversion rates and return on ad spend. And my aim was to implement a more streamlined and efficient process in 60 days or less. So I began by conducting an audit of our existing processes, focusing in on time spent on manual adjustments and identifying patterns in campaign performance. I pulled performance reports from Google Ads and analyzed data from the last 6 months. I also interviewed other account managers and account executives to understand pain points and areas for improvement. This data highlighted that about 40% of the time we spent was on repetitive bid adjustments that could easily be automated. Then I formulated a plan to integrate Google Ads automated bidding strategies into our workflow. So my approach was to leverage data driven techniques like targeting, cost per acquisition, and smart bidding. Then I created a detailed timeline for testing these strategies, allocating about 2 weeks for testing and 4 weeks for optimization. I also consulted with Google's customer support team to ensure we were using the best and most updated tools and methods. Next, I had a meeting with the team, specifically the key stakeholders, including senior management, to present my initial findings and outline the plan for automation. I communicated the potential risks, such as initial performance fluctuations, and received buy in from all the critical team members. I also discussed how we would measure success based on specific KPIs like return on ad spend and cost per click. Then we needed to test. So we began with a pilot test of Google's automated bidding tools for a select group of just 5 clients. I set up split tests to compare the performance between manual and automated strategies. And then over 2 weeks, I closely monitored campaign performance, gathering feedback from clients and tracking conversion data through Google Analytics. We identified early trends that showed a 15% improvement in cost per acquisition. Once we had some successful test results, we scaled it out a little bit and scaled the automated bidding strategy across 15 accounts. I worked closely with the account managers and account executives, ensuring that any feedback loops, such as client concerns about performance fluctuations, were addressed promptly. I used Google's performance planner to predict budget allocation and adjusted the campaigns weekly to ensure optimal results. And after we successfully tested and optimized, I officially launched the automation strategy across our full portfolio of clients. I trained the account managers and account executives on how to interpret data from the new campaigns and adjust the parameters for ongoing optimization. I also implemented weekly reviews just to ensure that we had continued performance improvement in place. Then I created a presentation summarizing the results of this initiative and shared it with the senior leadership and our clients. The presentation mostly focused on efficiency gains, showing that manual adjustment time was reduced by 50% and conversion rates were increased by 20% across our portfolio of clients. I provided detailed charts comparing pre and post implementation metrics emphasizing the success of the automated strategy. And then lastly, to ensure continuous improvement, I documented the new workflow and created a playbook for automating future campaigns. This included a set of best practices for bid automation and data analysis. I also set up ongoing monitoring system to flag underperforming campaigns early and make timely adjustments to maintain these great results. And those results were, by implementing this automating bidding strategy, I significantly improved campaign efficiency, reducing that manual workload, as I mentioned, by 50% and increasing the overall conversion rate by 20%. This led to an estimated $500,000 increase in revenue for our clients over the first 6 months. And this approach became a repeatable process for the entire agency, enabling them to scale advertising efforts more efficiently using Google Ads tools. Okay, so at its core, efficiency is all about maximizing what you have already have in order to achieve even greater results. So as we saw in today's example, even small adjustments can create significant improvements. You'll likely face questions about efficiency, process improvements, client relationships in any job interview. So, being prepared with clear examples is key, and talking about not only what you did, but how you did it. The strategies we discussed today can easily be adapted to showcase how you've made improvements in any area with just a little bit of effort and a little bit of deep diving into the weeds. I wish you the best of luck in your interview. Thanks.